Aha! So Airpeace has now commenced direct flights to Dakar, Freetown and Banjul from Lagos. Yeah, so start planning your trip, cause Airpeace got you. Lagos to Dakar, Freetown and Banjul flights will operate on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays with the superb Embraer 195E2 jets. Fly Airpeace from Lagos to Dakar, Freetown, Banjul and enjoy a world-class travel experience on the brand new E195. For bookings, head to our website flyairpeace.com or download the Airpeace mobile app on Play Store or App Store. Airpeace, your peace, our goal.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in Solomon's Temple. My name is Solomon Nizangi Shams, and it's so good to be with you. I just want to give you an update regarding a video that I made a few days ago around a reverend father, an Anglican reverend father who was a chaplain. He's called Reverend Father Obeng at the St. Monica's College of Education in Ashanti in Ghana, who was caught on video kissing girls who were being welcomed to the faith, the Anglican faith, and kissing them on the lips, not like kissing them on the forehead or kissing them on the cheek, So it caused a lot of sort of like create a huge conversation and also a lot of people that were not happy about it. There was a lot of pressure from politicians, from people on social media, from media houses, to other Christian leaders. They made their view known, and immediately the Anglican Church, they now gave a statement, and that's what we're going to be looking at now. But thank you everybody who is here with me, who's joined me. Thank you, Bongani. I see you again. I see you, Ufoma. Thank you so much. It's good to have you guys. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, may I encourage you to please subscribe. Please go and click on the notification button also after you subscribe. The more you subscribe, the better our chances of getting some of these videos out to our people. So please go ahead and subscribe. So if you remember, I showed you a video of the priest, that is Anglican priest, Reverend Father, who was caught kissing 3 young girls who came one by one. He took their mask off and gave them a kiss. From what I had, it was more like, they are students at the called St. Monica College of Education. And College of Education, for those of you guys who are in Southern Africa, you're not familiar with it, but it's more like a training place for teachers, for future teachers. So most of the students there are like teenagers to maybe their early 20s, and being an Anglican College of Education, I feel there are certain values and certain standards that they needed to uphold, especially when it's an all-female school. All right. So for him, I think there was abuse of power. He went beyond the call of duty. There was an abuse of power so he can extract some pleasure for himself from these young, innocent girls. Innocent? Well, I don't know. Young, impressionable girls. Impressionable girls, that is. So there was a big uproar. I mean, anybody that watched that video, you just know that this is not just right. This is a total abuse of power. So let's watch the video again, and then we talk about it. Let me take it from the start. It is the first girl, Krista, and all the other girls were just jumping and excited and jubilating. And the second one, Krista, you can see his hand going around the neck. And this third one was very reluctant. She isn't sure. Her mask is down. He's telling her to pull her mask. He pulled it, and he's pulling her closer. She wasn't just ready. You see, her head is actually down. So it is, okay, let's watch it again for you who are not familiar with it. Yeah, very sad. Very, very sad. Very, uh, and there are a lot of the girls, and I heard that there was a few adults who were also, in the crowd. But I wonder what was going through his mind. I would love to go to know what was going through his mind. Where did he pick up that culture? Is that something that was the Anglican culture in Ghana? I don't think so. Or is this something that he just adopted within that institution, the school? Maybe he's been doing it for quite a while now, but nobody really uh, had documented it via video, so everybody could see it. And maybe people would be questioning him. They would be questioning his moral integrity. They were like, maybe this guy's been playing around with some of these young girls behind the scene. Maybe some of these young girls are familiar that he is this kind of person. Flirtatious, maybe, sensual, maybe. Maybe he has been with a couple of the girls in that institution, young girls. He's an Anglican priest, Reverend Father Obeng. Maybe he's actually married. Maybe he's actually married. Because obviously he's not a Catholic priest, But where do you draw the line? The good thing is we saw there was an uproar all across the nation of Ghana, not just the nation of Ghana, across Africa. And the Anglican community, the leaders there, had to give a statement yesterday, had to give a press statement. I'll read you part of the statement. I think I have it. Do I have it? Let me see. Because I want you to sort of like understand that, right? To sort of like understand what actually really happened. I want us to be able to follow. I want us to be able to look at it. All right. Whilst I'm getting you the statement, please let me just play this whilst I sort that out. Right.
Psalm 23. God has set a table for two. One chair for himself, the king, and the second one, believe it or not, is for you. But of course, the enemy wants a seat at the table too. Anxiety wants a seat, envy wants a seat, worry and frustration want a seat. But don't give the enemy a seat at your table. Look up, go up. You're invited up the mountain of God. Move towards infinite power, splendor, love, and beauty, healing and restoration. When we gaze upon the Almighty, we are changed by the captivation. Empowered to take every thought captive in the battle of the mind. Shame is silenced by His glory, and our future redefined. So draw near to Jesus. The shepherd is good. Our God is faithful. Take the place prepared for you. And don't give the enemy a seat at your table.
Yeah. So So I'm gonna just show you the part of the document that was released. It's right here. So this is part of the document that was released by the Anglican church leaders in Ghana regarding the Reverend Father Balthazar Obeng Labi. He was sacked. So he was sacked on Tuesday, August 17th, after a crunch meeting. Earlier, the church in a statement said it is saddened by the video circulating on social media in which one of its priests was seen kissing 3 female students of St. Monica's College of Education during a church service. So obviously, they said they were going to take a bit of time to investigate, but they made their decision. So, early, they gave an early decision. So you could see that the Anglican community also, it was a sort of like an embarrassment to them as an Anglican community and also as a church, and also to leadership, that is Christian leadership. There are certain things that we cannot do when we find ourselves in certain situations. This is going to leave a lot of questions. Actually, there are a lot of leaders in Ghana right now that are saying this Reverend Father shouldn't just be sacked. Yes, you fire him, but no, you must also get him prosecuted. Just so that it's going to set an example to other leaders who take advantage of women and young girls. And I think that is the appropriate thing to do. And they also need to explain to us why he did what he did. You're not just going to say, okay, we sacked him or we fired him. Why did he explain to us what was his reasons? Whether his reasons are legit or not legit, that's not the point. But we want to get to understand a little bit of where he's coming from. So you're not just going to say he's fired and then you cover him up and then that's just it. No. Right? And he also needs to issue an apology. The church has issued an apology, but he needs to issue a personal apology. There's a process to these things, you see? If we want to be able to be corrected and also to be able to be forgiven by people, and people would understand that it was, we're sorry about it, then we need to do things in a certain way. So the Anglican Church needs to get him to apologize, not just apologize via a statement, but because it was a video, he should actually make a video, even if it's just a 1-minute video, and apologize. Other young girls and other people are going to begin to, other parents are going to begin to question the safety of their children in such colleges and institutions. It has actually punctured the integrity of the church in Ghana, not just the Anglican Church, but the church in Ghana. It has made it difficult in a way to be able to communicate, to disciple or to evangelize or to communicate the gospel in certain places, because a lot of people will be sitting with this information or this video in their mind. So anytime you talk about certain things, like, you see, we told you they're all that way. That's what's going on. So I think we must applaud the Anglican Church for taking a swift decision, making a swift response to the issue, and stepping it down and investigating. I'm sure they're also going to give us more information because they're still investigating, and firing him and giving us more information. So that's very important. Folashade says he's you never know, isn't it? Thank you, Baba Tope. Muki, I see you. Renai also in Malaysia. Thank you so much. Pumane, perversion is the word. Musoni says the things church people promote, though, why are they cheering? Exactly. Why are they cheering? Why are they cheering? But they're young girls. So obviously, when you're that age, it's a big deal for you seeing kissing and all that kind of stuff, because you're getting into that level. And it's supposed to actually be a Christian institution. Kelly said, this is nonsense. Becky says, if this isn't perversion, then I don't know what is. Indeed. Folashade says, keep up the good work. The gate of hell must not prevail against the church. Indeed. Paulina says, good afternoon. Wow, there's quite a lot of Portuguese here. So my Portuguese is not there. Celeste is saying, where did this happen? It happened at the St. Monica's College of Education. in Ghana. St. Monica College of Education. It's an Anglican institution established in 1930 that trained teachers, young teachers. That was where it happened. All right, so I just thought to make a short video just to give you an update. All I wanted to do is actually give you an update of this. I don't want to say more because it's just an update, just so you know, because I did this broadcast on Monday, giving you information around what had happened, but now it's just a follow-up update. That's what we want to do. Tina says the Reverend Father needs to be jailed. Florence says, more grace, my brother. Lavina from Jamaica, good to see you. Evo, Mary says that how the crime starts. They too are doing the same thing in there. Because if you are a leader and you're discipling young girls, that is not a good way to disciple them. You are actually corrupting them. You're corrupting their minds, and they are very impressionable. They're young people. You can imagine. Joshua Otieno says the church should be regulated. What do you think? Well, that's another conversation on its own. When I said that a couple of years ago, they came after me. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Nothing more. Just for us to let you know that the priest, the Reverend Father, has been sacked. He has been sacked, he's been fired, and they also still investigating it to get to the bottom of everything that had happened. So guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Solomon's Temple. Please subscribe, share this video, and also like the video. God bless you. Have a good day.